Hello again, Guardians. Welcome back to the channel for another Destiny episode. Today's video is detailing a ton of news about Destiny 2, some leaks, and some content directly from Bungie themselves. So let's go over the Bungie content first. Bungie and Destiny the Game launched the official live-action trailer for Destiny 2, which will have a full link down in the description you can click on to go to their original video. It is amazing, and they did a really good job, so definitely go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Next up, Bungie had something to say on Bungie.net about the Destiny 2 endgame, so here's what they had to say. After launch, there will be a few rituals and firsts that you might want to plan for as you ascend to orbit around the Destiny endgame. Some of these activities will be ready for you in waiting as soon as you play your way to them. Others will go live shortly thereafter, giving you and your teammates time to prepare, to get geared up and ready to go. Here are a few of the dates that are going to be expected. Nightfall, ready as soon as you get to the light level appropriate for the Nightfall. Raid drops 10 a.m. Pacific Time, September 13th. Trials drops 10 a.m. Pacific Time, September 15th. So get ready and get excited. Next up, Guardians, is the Rockstar promotional can advertisement. We already know you can purchase Rockstar cans with the Destiny 2 logos and characters on them to be able to get a code to redeem on Rockstar's official website, which is going to be linked to our Bungie.net account. This will get us engrams, but we never knew what was inside the engrams. Well, the image on the screen now shows all of the armor pieces for the Hunter, Titan, and Warlock, and the weapons that we'll be able to acquire, and the shaders we'll be able to acquire from these engrams. So now you have an idea of what kind of loot we will actually obtain from the Rockstar cans. I'm kind of digging the Warlock outfit and the shader that the Warlock has. And on top of that, I'm really excited for all the weapons. So what do you guys think? Leave some comments down below on your thoughts and opinions. Now, Guardians, for all of you, here is a fair warning for every single one of you that don't like spoilers. Please turn away from this video now if you don't want to ruin any content for Destiny 2's main story campaign. Thank you. So, Guardians, thanks to a Redditor, they actually posted images from a magazine at GameStop to showcase a ton of information about Destiny 2 way before the game comes out. So let's go over all this glorious information. First off, a new tower with 22 scannable objects and up to 10 initial vendors. This is also including Cade 6, Zavala, Ikoria Ray, Amanda Holiday, Banshee 44, Tess Everest, and a bunch of others that we've seen previously, including Master Raoul, the Cryptarch that everybody hates and kind of just wants to die off the face of the planet. There was also a list of vendors inside of the game, and if you want to see that list, I have a link down below to the Redditor's original post, so you can check it out there. While we're on the topic of vendors, Xur is a very important topic in this situation. Xur is a strange vendor who randomly appears in the public sector in each of the 4 worlds. Depending on planetary alignments and Bungie's whim, Xur sells exotic equipment and only takes legendary shards in exchange for them. So now he's opting out of strange coins, and he's going to be taking those purple gems that we can collect in our inventory next to the Glimmer. So now we know what legendary shards are for. They're for Xur. So make sure you collect as many as you can in Destiny 2 so you can actually get ready for the raid, get some new exotic armor pieces, some weapons, and some really cool stuff that Xur might be selling in Destiny 2. Now, Guardians, I know this might sound crazy, but we also have the biggest spoiler of them all in this video. 22 confirmed leaked exotics with their pictures and their exotic intrinsic perk. So let's begin, starting off with the Titan armor. Doom Fang Pauldron intrinsic perk, Horns of Doom. Shield Bash, melee kills, recharge, shield throw, melee ability kills, recharge, sentinel shield super. Synthoceps intrinsic perk, biotic enhancements, increased melee lunge range, improved damage when surrounded. Exotic Titan armor chest, Actium war rig, intrinsic perk, auto loading link, steadily reloads a portion of your equipped auto rifle's magazine from reserves. Crest of Avalupe, intrinsic perk, survival well, generates an additional orb of light when supers and healing pulse when barricade is activated. Hollow Fire Heart, intrinsic perk Sunfire Furnace. Greatly improves the recharge rate of your solar abilities while Hammer of Soul is charged. Exotic Titan Armor, Legs, Dune Marchers, intrinsic perk Linear Actuators. Increase sprint speed. Sprinting builds up a static charge after melee attacking an enemy. That charge will chain damage to nearby enemies. Lion Rampant, intrinsic perk Jump Jets, provides additional aerial maneuverability. Peacekeepers, intrinsic perk Mecha Holster, reloads stored submachine guns and allows to ready them instantly. Next up, Exotic Titan Armor Head, Insurmountable Skull Fort, intrinsic perk Transfusion Matrix, kills with arc melee abilities trigger health regeneration and restore melee energy. Mask of the Quiet One, intrinsic perk Dreaded Visage, grants ability energy when damaged and health regeneration when inflicted void damage. Moving on to the Hunter chest piece, there's the Dragon's Shadow, intrinsic perk Quicksilver Mail, grants increased movement and weapon handling speed for a short time after dodging. Lucky Raspberry, intrinsic perk Probability Matrix, increasing the chaining capabilities of Arc Bolt Grenade and has a chance to recharge it each time it deals damage. Raiden Flux, intrinsic perk Synapse Junctions, quick successive attacks with the Arc Staff increase its damage output and duration. Exotic Hunter Helmet, Celestial Nighthawk, intrinsic perk Hawkeye Hack, modifies Golden Gun to fire a single high damage shot, victims killed by the shot explode. Foe Tracer, exotic perk Relentless Tracker, visually marks targeted enemies. Hunter Exotic Leg Armor, Lucky Pants, intrinsic perk illegally modded holsters, increases hand cannon ready speed and initial accuracy. Orpheus Rig, intrinsic perk Uncanny Arrows, provides ability energy for each enemy tethered by Shadow Shot anchors. Stomp EE5, intrinsic perk Hydraulic Boost, increases sprint speed and slide distance, improves jump. Now moving on to the only exotics we have for the Warlock, are 4 exotic helmets. Crown of Tempest, intrinsic perk Conduction Tines, arc ability kills, increase the recharge rate of your arc abilities. Eye of Another World, intrinsic perk Cerebral Uplink, highlights priority targets and improves the regeneration speed of your grenade, melee, and rift abilities. Nazaric's Sin, intrinsic perk Abyssal Extractors, void damage kills, grant ability energy. Skull of Dire Ahimkara, intrinsic perk Actual Grandeur, provides additional damage resistance during Nova Bomb. Nova Bomb kills, grant super energy. Now Guardians, some news on 2 brand new emotes. Check them out. Hope you enjoyed those 2 new emotes. It kind of goes in reference to the table emote or the flip out emote that I mentioned earlier in a previous video yesterday. But alongside this, now time to check out a trailer from PlayStation, which is going over the European Dead Zone and what we'll encounter in that new area.
Ah, it's you. Ikora will be pleased.
Hey, you! Clear out!
I'd expect a Cabal mining expedition.
Now Guardians, it is time for me to go to bed. I took a lot of time to make this video. I hope you all enjoy it, and if you can, please leave a like on the video, share it with your fellow Guardians. As always, leave your thoughts and comments, what we talked about, down below in the comment section. And also, if you want to know even more leaks and spoilers, I will link all these sources to the Redditor's post down in the description so you can check it out. They've actually talked about the tower, they have a map about the tower, some more information about the vendors, the Wardrift Coil Exotic, and a couple of other cool items. So if you're into all of that, check out the links down below. As always, huge shout out to the patrons. Stay violent, be privileged.